right, welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel where you can see lots of stuff on the table. So say hello to Ren and Stimpy and Powder Toast Man and Login TV, and let's get started. Now, you guys know I typically look at flashlights this size. This is my Streamlight MicroStream USB. I love this stinking flashlight. It is so great, rechargeable, been through the dryer, the wash. I have an Olight, i5T, EOS, that's the size light I typically like. Well, these are not EDC lights. These are maybe more like outdoors or hunting or camping lights. Now, Kevin Lefty EDC sent these, and you guys know, Kevin and I are buddies. He's such a great, he's got the Lefty Pass Around group where when he gets stuff in, he just sends stuff to all of us. I don't know why I still have that in there. But anyway, hi to Brian from Blue Creek Knives. But yeah, so these are from Kevin. Really, really cool. Now, I think Thrunite and Dapper Design sent these to him to check out, and he sent them to me. So we're not going to do a full review on these. I'll tell you guys, I had fully planned to do full reviews with footage of these outside at night. I have had them for way too long because my life has been super busy with work and my second job and Pinion stuff and family stuff and everything else. So these are just going to be like quick overviews of these flashlights. Don't rely on me for a review. There are reviews out there. I'm sorry, I fully intended to do that, to give you kind of backyard footage at night. Just never got a chance to do it. And if I don't do this video, they're not going to go to the next guy, and then they're going to be like, what in the world happened? So this is the Thrunite TN12 Pro. It is, let's get that Streamlight MicroStream back out here. It is a fairly large light, as you can see, but still good size in the hand, not a problem. You do have the doubled over pocket clip. We'll talk more about that in a minute. You do have a lanyard here, nicely done in that regard. Two places you can put that. It has, it's, by the way, in advance, I'm going to tell you guys there's going to be flashing and turning on lights and stuff. So if you're sensitive to that, please don't continue watching the video. So you have the back, and really bright. You have the back switch here, and then you also have a switch up here. As you can see, very nicely done. There's your one LED, and you've got some texturing and jimping and all kinds of stuff going on. Now, I will tell you, for me, you can carry this in your pocket, and it's not too terribly long. It doesn't go all the way down in my pocket because it's so long. I cannot carry this on my hat. It is too heavy. The hat was falling off. Not sure why they put a hat clip on it, but that's that. Now, as you can see, it's bright, very bright. You can increase it if I can remember how to do it. Let's see. Really? I'm afraid I'm going to lock it out if I mess around. Oh, it's because I turned it on the back switch. So let's do this. All right, so it's on like a moonlight mode, and then you... Oh, come on, don't do this to me. All right, so this is great. Now I've locked it out. It should just increase through the modes as you click. There we go. So it's got like a moonlight and a low and a high. There we go. I finally got them all. I don't know if this one has, let's see. Yep, it does. You saw the strobe there. There you go. So it has all of those modes, like a moonlight and then a low. I haven't gotten to spend enough time with it to feel real comfortable with showing you. Now, the band is really tight. You can see the brightest part of that light is right in the center. There is some banding around it, but this is meant to be a thrower, like way down in your yard or in the woods or whatever, to see what's happening. And I think for a hunting light to get you to your stand in the morning and that kind of thing, this would be really, really nice for that. And now this one I found on Amazon. Man, my computer keeps cutting off today. $50 right now on Amazon. I see it. It is 1900 lumens for the high. It's supposed to throw 415 yards, which is pretty phenomenal, guys. For a $50 light. So I think that's on the high. Now, that's not going to last super long. And it says there are 6 brightness modes. I was never able to find 6 modes. But again, I didn't spend enough time with the light. I'm just giving you a really basic overview of the light. But it says from 0.5 lumens in moonlight to 1900 in turbo mode. And USB-C charging on this one. So it comes with a USB-C cable. It comes with a pouch that you can put on your belt or, throw on your bag or whatever you want to do. Very cool. Not little, but very cool light at a decent budget price, guys. You can definitely see that. Now, the Dapper Designs Dart, it originally came to me, if you remember my unboxing, with the shorter tube. Now, you can put this tube on, and it's called the Mini Thrower, Mini Pocket Thrower, and that's exactly what this flashlight is. It is a thrower. So let's turn it on so you can see the beam is dead in that middle, and there's not as much spill on this one around the edges. Really, really cool. Now, there you go. You can see I increased the brightness there. And if you can do strobe, as I said, but you've got a low, a medium, and a high, it looks like. Yep. That's what I saw, and has this big bezel. It's definitely much larger. Now, what I have on it currently is the longer tube, which makes it a good size for me. Again, pocket clip was good, but that's a lot to have in your pocket. So for me, this is a stick it on a lanyard, put your hand in there, and walk in the woods. It would be great for a beaming down. Look at that, guys. What a beam. It is phenomenal. And if I shoot it across the room, I mean, it really throws, but it's not going to be something for close-up work. Like if I get this guy out again, well, there we go. I've got a brighter beam, a wider beam, to shine down at my feet if I'm walking down the street or whatever. This is more meant for shining way out there, and that's why they call it the thrower. Now, I could not get the shorter battery and the shorter tube to function. If I plugged it in, I don't know what was going on. If I plugged it in, it would work, but if I charged it all night and then took it out, so I don't know if it didn't work. So I don't know if it's something with that battery. So if you take this apart, you've got a totally different tube and a totally different battery to make it long. It was probably just something I was doing wrong and not a big problem. You do have a lanyard here. Very, very nice. It's a very cool flashlight. Comes with this sheath, which is only good for the short tube, and a USB cable that has a magnetic charging port here. Let me turn it off instead of shining it everywhere. So there you go. It magnetically charges right there, not on the back, but right there. Works really well. Charges this one up great. Just worked really, really well. So I dig that. Now, and the back of this is magnetic. So if you want to stick it, like let's do it to my box here. There you go. You can. Very, very nice in that regard. So I do dig both of these flashlights. Now, this one I actually found on Dapper Designs website. And it's the Dart Mini Thrower. And for $59, you can get it without the extension tube and the shorter battery. For $69, you get the longer tube, and I think you get the longer battery. I'm not sure. It is rechargeable. Really cool. So Dapper Designs website, I'll leave that link down below. These are both really cool. So again, my apologies for this not being like a big blown out review video with review footage and everything else, because that's what I was going to do. But I've held on to this for now 2.5 weeks, and it's time that Stevie gets his turn. So I will be sending this on to him. Maybe he'll do a full review. We'll see. But this is what you're getting from me on this particular case. So thanks, Kevin, for sending these out. I really, really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll do better. And again, if it's the thing is, if it's an EDC light, it's going to be with me all day long. And so it'll be easier to review those. These kind of lights, just sometimes I may not have enough time. So there you go. So give me a thumbs up, guys. Let me know what you think down below of these two lights. And thank you so much for watching the Knives Fast channel.